Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Screenstars and welcome to another PlayStation review. Today, I'm taking a look at 7 Days to Die, the PS5 version that was released last year in 2024 after quite a few years in development, really. And now, I originally played this way back in 2013 on the PlayStation 4, and it was really rough. I mean, I put a lot of time into the game, but it was a really, really rough build of the game. And it looked like arse. And I mean, it basically looked like me first thing in the morning. It was not a pretty game, but the mechanics were all there, and it kind of was very, very addictive. And like I say, put quite a lot of time into that back in the day. And then when I saw this that came out last year, got its PlayStation 5 release, I must admit at the time I kind of shrugged my shoulders. I was a bit like, I'm not that fussed about this. I played it. And then it was on the sale in the PlayStation Store very, very recently. Just the most recent sale, I think. And I really do like a good survival crafting game, and I did enjoy my time in this back in the day, so I thought I'd give it another go. And okay, I mean, it is still 7 Days to Die. They have made some changes this time round. Obviously, the game looks, I would say, considerably better than it used to look before, but it is still not the best looking game you're ever going to see. But it is definitely a prettier game than I certainly remember. But the mechanics are basically the same as they used to be. You are dropped into a map. And before that, I must say as well, you get to kind of create your own character. And then you can really do anything you want with the settings in this game. You can make this as difficult or as easy as you want it to be. And that is, I think, really, really cool. In a sense of, obviously, you can play this for your friends, multiplayer, but you can also play it single player. It's up to you. But you could, like I say, 7 Days to Die, if you don't know the premise, basically every 7 days there is a horde of zombies that are coming after you. Basically, wherever you are, they're coming to get you. So you've got to prepare for that by building like a base that's going to kind of keep you safe for that blood moon horde that's coming for you. And the hordes get progressively worse and more difficult every 7 days. So you've got to in those 7 days, between those 7 days, you've got to scavenge, you've got to build, you've got to craft, you've got to upgrade yourself in regards to skills, get better weapons, get better tools, make stronger bases, so that you can withstand those hordes of zombies when they come. Because when they come, it is proper squeaky bum time. It's really fantastic. I mean, it's a lot of fun when the hordes come. But if you're not interested in that, you don't want to do that, you can turn the hordes to like come every 30 days if you wanted, or you can even disable it so the hordes don't come at all. But you'll still get like zombies on the map and stuff. So it's up to you. You can make the game as easy or as difficult as you want. But it kind of goes against the point of the game, I suppose, to turn off the hordes. But like I say, it's up to you. If you just want to focus on building the best base possible and then turning the hordes back on, that's up to you. It's completely fine. You can do that. So essentially, that's what it is. It's a survival crafting game with the intention of making yourself stronger. So you've got like traders in the game now. I don't remember the traders in the original 2013 game, but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't remember traders in that. But you've got traders now, so basically, once you start the game and you go through the basic tutorial, and it's very hand-holdy, the first, part of the tutorial. It'll tell you what to do and how to do it, how to craft your first stone axe, that kind of stuff, how to make your first bedroll, so on and so forth. And then it'll direct you to the first trader in the game. And then you'll go to this trader and you can buy things from them from a start, and you can also sell things to them, but they will also give you missions. complete enough missions and you'll get like a pedal bike off them. Complete enough missions and you'll get like, some of the missions are like, go and get this treasure that's buried for me, go and do a fetch quest for me, or go and clear this area from zombies. You can do any of these missions, like they start from tier 1 and they go right up and beyond tier 6, I believe. And obviously they get harder and harder, and the zombies get harder and harder. But basically, the more missions you finish, the better rewards you're going to get, and that's pretty good. You know, you'll get like rewards from the trader, and it's for you to choose which ones you want to get. But also, you'll get rewards for doing the missions. You know, from like looting the places, and the rewards get better and better. Now, in regards to upgrading the skill level of your character, you get that through experience. So you'll kind of get experience by doing anything and everything. Even chopping down trees and stuff will get you experience. Killing zombies will get you experience. Building, everything will get you experience. And that kind of levels you up. So you'll get like skill points, and you can put them in a whole multitude of areas. If you want to make your character a badass with sledgehammers, you can do that. If you want to make them like brilliant with shotguns, you can do that. If you want to make them, you know, really tech savvy, you can do that. There's a whole multitude of builds that you can create with your character if that's what you want to do. But also as well, in regards to the crafting in the game, there's a new system here now, like magazines, basically. So scattered around the world, there will be these magazines that you will find when you're scavenging and searching areas. And these magazines will kind of give you, like, will level you up in certain areas in regards to crafting. So, so you can get to your workbenches or build your forges, that kind of stuff. You're going to have to find like magazines to get better at cooking. You're going to have to find magazines in cooking to get better at creating armor. You're going to have to find those sort of magazines to build vehicles in the game, like bikes and 4x4s and stuff. You're going to have to find those magazines, and they are completely random, scattered throughout the map. Some of them you'll find very, very quickly, the magazines, but it's going to take more than one. You know, you might need like 15 magazines before you can then craft, I don't know, let's say an iron wrench or something like that, or 15 of these magazines, or 20 or 30 or 40 of these magazines to be able to build your workbench or this, that, and the other. So it constantly encourages you, this game, to get out there, explore, and take risks. And then head back to it. So it's a balancing act, really. You're going out, you're exploring, you are upgrading your skills, you're getting better weapons, you're getting better armor, you're making yourself more powerful. But also at the same time, you're balancing that between doing missions for the trader so that you can get better gear, but also scavenging and crafting and making your base stronger and stronger and stronger to prepare for the hordes of zombies, because they will find weaknesses in your base. Make no mistake about that. So you've got to be really, really ready for when these hordes of zombies are coming. And that's the highlight of the game, certainly, I think, in my opinion. I mean, it can be heartbreaking because you'll spend so much of your time and energy building your base up just to see it potentially getting absolutely wrecked by the horde of zombies that are turning up on the 7th day, sort of thing. But I mean, I'm not going to lie, since I've rebought this and started replaying it, it has absolutely hijacked my life. This is all I've been playing for days. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and that says a lot about this game. You know, if you like these sort of games, survival crafting games, the gameplay loop here is massively addictive, and it's like putting on a comfortable pair of shoes, but better quality shoes than the shoes I was wearing before in 2013, because, like I say, I remember that game being very, very rough. This is a much more polished version of the game, thoroughly enjoyable, and you're going to sink many, many hundreds of hours into this game if it actually gets its talons into you. So it's a very, very strong 9 out of 10 from my perspective, this one. If you're not into these sort of games, then you ain't going to be won over by this one. But this, in my opinion, is the daddy, I think, of the survival crafting horror games. Fun gameplay loop, some really fun moments, and very, very addictive. So that's my thoughts on 7 Days to Die in 2025 on PlayStation 5. I've had no issues at all with it in regards to how it performs, no problems at all. And if it's a game you've never played before, then I strongly recommend you check it out. So thanks for joining me for this review, guys.